right, hey everyone, we are at the 2020 SHOT Show in the Streamlight booth, checking out the new products. You know, Streamlight products have been a mainstay for Pat and I for many, many years, both in and out of the field. I think it's our number one product in our arsenal that we use on a daily basis. No matter if we're out hunting or we're at home with the kids, it's consistent that we have some sort of flashlight or light from Streamlight with us.
I never thought about, just always thought, hey, well, a light's a light, right? Until I started endorsing a brand such as Streamlight that has such quality products. And once you start using the quality lighting that they have, you start to appreciate exactly, what they have in the line. And we're going to look at the new 2020 line. A lot of it geared, it will be in our whitetail packs this year. So that's the ones we're just going to profile for different reasons, right? So a lot of you, will be looking at adding new gear, and that's what we're talking about at the SHOT Show, is that new gear stuff. So this gentleman here, he's going to tell us a little bit about...
He's the brains.
He knows all the details about these new products.
Well, we just launched these a couple of days, so I'm still learning them too. But these are great products, and it will definitely enhance anybody's out and hunt or looking across a field or going in and out of the woods. And what we'll talk about here is a few of the items I think that you're going to try to use this season.
Yes, yep.
So we'll jump right in. This is the new Waypoint 300. It's a rechargeable handheld spotlight, and this thing is 1,000 lumens.
Wow.
270,000 candle power. What that means is this thing will shine over a quarter mile.
Yeah, and we want to clarify that we're not out hunting with this thing and trying to spotlight deer. Okay. Honestly, we take this to the field, especially after we got to go tracking. We want to have something bright, something that shines a long ways through the timber. So if a deer's still alive and he's got his head up, we'll catch his eyes. We don't want to blood trail him right to the deer and jump him up and have him run off. So we're always running one of these bigger, spotlight type of things out there to just, kind of cast in front of us as we're looking. But it's also bright. I mean, I use it in my boat as well during spring fishing season. I mean, it's just a great light. Super, super effective to use, especially in the blood trailing stuff.
Yeah, this thing is super durable. It's waterproof. It floats. You got a couple of hooks on here that you can hook like a sling onto it. Just carry it by your side if you want. And then if you need to set it up and clean your deer, or you can do that as well and use that light for that.
Yeah.
So super, super product.
Yeah, it'll shine. You said it'll go up to a quarter mile. I mean, that baby is bright. Shining up in the ceiling right now.
And the nice thing with that really tight beam is, like you said, when you're looking through timber, it really does make a difference. It really cuts through small debris. Yeah,
and we take this, we go moose hunting as well. If we shoot a moose and we're going to be processing it till dark, we got to take a boat all the way back to camp. It's kind of a dangerous situation running through that river at night where there's rocks and stumps and stuff you don't want to hit. You got to have a light that casts out in front of you in order to see those kind of things so you don't hit them and capsize the boat. So
it's been a lifesaver for us in that respect too. Yeah.
I love the color, easy to see, easy to identify where it is. So what's the next? This little light right here, when I saw it, I'm like,
he is excited.
Out of all the lights and of all the stuff, this one will be my main light that I use. And for a couple different reasons, I'll let him describe the selling points to it, but it comes with a red lens that you can turn on and walk your way in the morning. It's not super bright to where you're going to spook the game, but it's just lit perfectly so you can identify where you're walking all the way to your stand. Animals are not going to see, especially whitetails. They do not see that red light. So, super stealthy. I love how it fits in your pack and sits flat on the, a surface, that kind of thing. Tell us a little bit more about it. Yeah, you can clip it onto your vest, when you're blood trailing or maybe field dressing a deer.
Well, you did a great job.
I know there's some other selling features that they told me. One of the big selling features is you can use double A's in this as well. So it's
that's huge for us too.
Very easy to, put a new battery in it as well.
Yeah, so this is the new Sidewinder boot, and this thing is really designed, and what it was intended for was the Marine.
Really?
We issue the Sidewire standard issue of every Marine that gets deployed overseas. Well, now when they get to boot camp and start to become a Marine, they get issued this piece of equipment.
Oh, wow.
So it's super durable. It, like you said, it has a high and a low in the white light, and then with the nice little red filter, it just slides right over. It's not something you have to keep track of and pull it out and put a red filter on. Has a nice big molly clip on it that clips onto your gear. The head turns multiple ways. It's 2 AA batteries, O-ring sealed, waterproof. So you mean if you drop this thing, you're going through creek stuff, rain, it doesn't mess it up. And then even a nice little touch is if you're in the woods and you do run out of light, you got to change batteries. You can actually have a textile fill here on the raised pluses, so that's let you know which way the batteries go in when you're filling the batteries. If it's dark,
that's
you know how to put them in.
I tried to figure
cool.
that out in the dark.
Yeah, so this would be a
really
great
nice.
piece of kit for any hunter, outdoorsman, backpacker, camper, and a green tough.
And hey, if it was good enough for the military, it's going to be good enough for us hunters.
That's right.
This is going to be a must-have in my pack. Super lightweight, fits in any backpack, any little compartment. Again, comes with that little red filter that never comes off. You just slide it over. I mean, this is what is
Pat
going to
was
get
so
me a big buck
excited
this
today.
year.
He was so excited when they started showing him it. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's a pretty cool
this
light.
is how Pat's going to get a big deer. Nicole isn't. I'm going to take hers away. I'm going to take her
Right.
filter off.
Right.
What do we got in terms of the headlamps?
Well, headlamps are all, a very, very important tool, especially for the hunter.
We
and
wear them all the
hands-free,
time. Yeah, we wear them
climbing
all the
through
time.
stuff and carrying your gear. Well, the Dura Pro is my favorite hand lamp because it kind of gives you a spot in a flood. And when we designed this, we designed it with a spot on top, so guys that wear a lot of hats,
The ball cap,
it doesn't block the light when you're moving forward, and then the flood's down low. So it's a multifunctional button that allows you to cut on, and you have 3 modes: a high, medium, low.
Yeah.
On high, this thing runs for over 6 hours. And if I hold the button in, it'll switch over to the next mode, and then on that mode you have the high, medium, low as well.
Oh, wow.
And you also have a charge. This is USB rechargeable, so you have a charge indicator when it's charged, and it'll actually light up green and let you know that when the light's fully charged. Super lightweight. It's flexible. It has you can rotate it on your head.
It's a nice wide band here.
Yeah,
I like that.
And with the the use of the spot or the flood, if you're walking right in front of you, or maybe you're dressing that animal, and you have that flood, right where you're working.
Right.
But maybe you got to walk and hike a little bit, switch on over to the spot, and you can see up ahead of the trail.
That's going to be a great headlamp for this year. We've used a lot of the different Streamlight headlamps in the past, but when I seen this one, I'm like, oh yeah, this one's definitely going to be in our pack this year. Just because of the different functionality that it has. I'm excited about it. It's going to be a great addition. So, yeah, well, hey, I appreciate you sharing all these products with us.
Thanks for coming by, and we love you guys, and y'all do a great job, and happy hunting this year.
Yeah,
I
thank you
appreciate
very much.
it.
We
We'll
appreciate
keep
it.
everybody posted on next year's progress with
And who
all our
shoots the bigger
Streamlights.
deer? I think you might have jinxed yourself when you said that.
It's going to be me and this light.
That's right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
All
it.
right, thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.